Now, it seems to me that a really good place to start in this particular membership is to try and break down some of the myths and maybe try and help you overcome some of the concerns that you may have as you start out on your manifesting journey. And essentially, with manifesting, the main thing we are talking about is, of course, the law of attraction. So that's really what I want to talk to you about in this particular module. Now, believe it or not, the law of attraction isn't some kind of complicated magical ritual that requires your initiation into some kind of ancient mystical school, or it doesn't require you to sign up and becomes part of some secret order. Because in fact, the law of attraction is actually a simple and completely unchanging universal principle. Whether you believe in the law of attraction or not, it is working for you right now. So, whatever you've got in your life, whatever you're experiencing at the moment, is the law of attraction delivering what it is that you're putting out vibrationally to the universe right now. So, from this point on, I want you to start to think of the law of attraction in the same way that you would with gravity. So, if you were to, throw a coin onto the roof of your house, it will eventually, or you throw the coin up into the air, it's going to come down and land on the ground. There is no two ways about that. Nobody denies it. Everybody knows these things are going to happen. Try to jump off your couch, and I'm really sorry to say, you're not going to fly. You are going to hit the ground. That is the law of gravity, and it is just as certain as the law of attraction. These things work. It's just a case of getting to terms with understanding them and actually putting your belief in them. Gravity, we can see happening with gravity, and it's kind of instant. You throw something, it falls. And the law of attraction can work that quickly, but often it doesn't. And I believe that is where people become a little unstuck, maybe doubt it a little bit, think it's not working for them. But I promise you it is. Now, as we've said, gravity is an unchanging law in the universe. And not believing in the law of gravity isn't important stuff, because do you know what? Things are still going to fall and they're going to break upon landing if it's, something that's delicate or sensitive. But believing in the law of gravity allows you to predict and expect what's going to happen. We know exactly. If I were to drop my cup on the floor right now, we know what would happen. There'd be a big mess and it would break. Well, the law of attraction, I promise you, works in exactly the same way. Let me try and explain. So, things within our universe have a tendency to migrate towards other similar things. Okay, so we're using the word things here because this law encompasses thoughts, feelings, people, objects, emotions, anything you can experience in your life, in the universe. The law of attraction encompasses it. So, as I say, for simplicity, I'm going to refer to things, but you know what I mean. And it's a universal principle. So it applies to everything, all things that you can imagine. Like attracts like, and like migrates towards like as well. So if you set out thinking, I'm going to have a bad day, things are going to go wrong, I'm not going to get the job, or I'm going to be late, or the supermarket's going to have run out of that one ingredient that I absolutely need for my dinner, then you're setting yourself up for a failure, okay? And that's what we mean when we say like attracts like. So in short, what you send out is what you will get back. Your frequency, whatever that is, whether it be high or low, determines the reality of what you are going to experience and receive. So if you'll allow me to elaborate on that a little bit further, what I'm actually saying to you is your physical life circumstances, the situations that you are experiencing right now are a mirror. Basically, they are a mirror. They're a mirror reflecting you. So if you're feeling good, if you're happy, if you're having fun, then chances are that's what you're going to experience more of. And you cannot change your reflection in the mirror, however hard you try, without you change yourself. So if you are standing in front of the mirror with a big smile on your face, doesn't matter what you do, that is what you're going to get back. Okay, you're not going to look in the mirror and be all miserable and see this beautiful, happy reflection beaming back at you, because that just doesn't work. And this really is the key to you that you need to understand before you can grasp the law of attraction in any sense whatsoever. So, if you are experiencing challenging circumstances right now and negativity, then, the ability to change that lies in your hands right now, regardless of anything I'm going to teach you as we go through this membership journey. And that is what I need you to understand. So breaking this down and putting it as simply as I can, the law of attraction is the ability to attract into our lives whatever it is that we are focusing on. And it is a known fact that regardless of age, nationality, religious beliefs, we are all susceptible to the laws which govern the universe. Okay? Whether you are a king or, Joe Bloggs living down the street, doesn't matter. We are all going to receive the same kind of experiences with the law of attraction. It is the law of attraction which uses the power of our mind to translate whatever is in our thoughts to materialize into our reality. So in basic terms, all our thoughts turn into things eventually. So where you will hear me say consistently, and it's a phrase that Tony Robbins has used an awful lot, when the mind goes, energy flows. And that's really what I'm trying to say to you here. So if you're somebody who focuses on the negative and doom and gloom, then you are going to remain under that cloud, my friend. No matter what I say to you, what I do, I can't change that. You have to understand what I'm telling you now and make those changes for yourself. This is why the universe is such an infinitely beautiful place, because the law of attraction dictates that whatever can be imagined and held in the mind is totally achievable for you if you take the action and plan to get to wherever you want to be. So as we embark on this journey together, we're going to look at all sorts of different ways that we can clear things that might be holding us back, the way we can enhance what we're experiencing. We can maybe speed things up a little bit. We can sort of change track if the direction isn't quite the way we want it to go. So there's lots and lots of things that I can give you to help you on this journey. But at the very core, the very root of everything I'm telling you starts from your mindset and your belief in the law of attraction. So that is the very, very first and possibly one of the most important things that I will ever tell you as we embark on this journey together.